Hi, how are you? Welcome to my channel. Sorry, I'm a Jeffree Star fan. No, I've had a few questions recently about my characters, and I had one person reach out recently and asked about Archibel. So she's one of my characters that we meet on Sari. So what I thought we'd do is we'll put together some character profiles and I'll introduce you to some of the characters that you will meet because I know some people are also doing the quizzes online and they haven't read everything yet, and some of the characters you don't actually meet until you get along in the series. So I'll just do a bit of explaining, give you some character profiles, and I'm starting in a random order. So I thought first we would have a look at Archibel. So we do meet Archibel in no, we don't. We meet Archibel in Darien. We do hear of her in book one. Kaianan speaks about Archibel in Darien. We don't meet Archibel until Darien, which is our companion novel. So basically, Darien is a companion novel, but it's a sub story. So it runs at the same time frame as the trilogy, but part one of Darien is the time frame is book one and two, and part two of Darien is the same time frame as book three. So Archibel, if we're talking about her, she is a strong, tenacious character. She is charismatic. And she just wants to please people. She's got this real knack of feeling her way through what other people are feeling. She's very much a giver. She's very emotional towards Kaianan, which we see a lot in book three. We do meet her with Darien though on planet Sari. So they are Saranese Topazi, so her aura obviously is descent of the Saranese because she's from Sari and she is Saranese, and they both have the dusty orange. Obviously, Darien being a native-born Riverlexor from Laos, he's actually inherited the aura by applying, his skills in the military because they're both a part of it. So we do meet them on planet Sari. I obviously don't want to give too much away because there's so many spoilers that I worry that would give it away. But we see this young woman who is slightly lost. So she's trying really hard so Darian's escaped his life to pursue a life that he thinks he, just wants to get away from what he had before. So he's trying to, look inward, circumvent who he is as well. So she's kind of given up everything that she was worried about and just followed him to do that. So they're friends, they're trying to help each other out, her so more by giving, but that really flounders her own direction and her own experiences of, going after or pursuing her purpose. So Archibel is definitely on a mission, an inward mission as well, not just an outward mission. And yeah, I'd like to also just read an extract as well, if I can find it right now, because I had a little thing in it and I think it's just fallen out. It's going to be in part two. So she's on another planet. But again, I don't want to tell you what planet this is because, again, it'll give away too much story. But I'll just read a small extract so you can kind of get where she's coming, or what type of person she is and what she, I guess, thinks about a little bit. All right. Archibel cast her eyes towards the ice horizon. Icy air escaped her mouth as she exhaled, but she didn't feel the cold here, didn't feel the dew condensing against her skin and the walls. The temperature was always at its lowest. It felt like the never-ending time just before sunrise on Sari, whose bright sun star graced them with light every 20 hours. At this time of morning on Sari, she'd be searching for the refracted sunlight that produced rainbows, or heading off with her comrades in Darien for dawn combat. The Morban sky in front of her did not comfort her now, nor did turning away from it and toward the huge mirror on the wall. Archibel was dressed in such warm, elegant silks of differing combat that she blended in with the city herself, as if dressing her up as one of them would do them any good in their attempts at negotiation. Adrian had bestowed this kindness on her because he wanted the support of the Saranese. Deliriously, he believed she could give him such a vote, one that would help them end the Felron Congress domination in the Universal Order. Either way, it didn't make a difference. The universe felt different. The Siliou was weak around her, the presence of darkness. She was not unaware of the release of the greatest evil into their very own Siliou universe. He'd stolen their conductors, Adrian had advised. All planets were under very real threat. All right, so that's just a quick snippet of where she's at. She definitely is, I can't say one of my favorites, but she's definitely a pivotal character in terms of giving everyone a balance of their emotions, because she is very much a quieter personality than what you would say when you meet Kaianan, who's a little bit more, as she goes on her journey, a little bit more out there. Darain is also probably not as quiet as Archibel, but definitely is a little bit more reserved as well. So yeah, that's Archibel. I'll be doing another character profile anytime someone emails me, but I might actually just do a few now and we'll get them out to you. And any questions, guys, please let me know. I hope you're enjoying your journey into the Siliou universe, and I would love to hear from you. But until then, vector safely as always.